What if I told you, one of the most powerful animals on Earth is also one of the most peaceful? An animal strong enough to tear through trees, yet gentle enough to cradle its young with care. Hidden deep within the mist-covered forests of Central Africa lives a giant that is not fighting for dominance, but for survival. This is the story of the mountain gorilla, scientifically known as Gorilla beringii. Mountain gorillas are not just another species in the wild. They are among our closest relatives, sharing nearly 98% of our DNA. At first, that number may not seem like much. But in biological terms, it means we are separated by only a thin line in evolution. A line so small that in many ways, they are reflections of us. Don't miss what's coming next. Subscribe and stay connected. A mother doesn't just care for her infant, she nurtures it with patience, teaches it, protects it. Just like we do. Young gorillas laugh in their own way, play, chase, and explore, learning the world through curiosity. And when loss happens, they don't just move on. They linger. They stay close. They also feel. Leaves, stems, roots, and wild celery. Simple food for a creature of immense strength. And yet, they spend nearly half their day eating, fueling bodies built for endurance, not aggression. A fully grown silverback can weigh over 200 kilograms. Its bite force, stronger than that of a lion. Its arms, capable of bending thick branches like twigs. Its presence, undeniable. But what makes the mountain gorilla remarkable is not its strength. It's its restraint. When tension rises, they don't rush into violence. They communicate. A stare, a grunt, a shift in posture, and if needed, a thunderous chest beat, echoing through the forest like a warning drum. This is not an attack. It is a negotiation. A way to avoid conflict without shedding blood. Because injury, even a small one, can mean death in the wild. For them, survival is not about dominance. It's about minimizing risk. At the center of every gorilla group is the silverback. A leader. A protector. A guardian of the family. But leadership here is not about dominance. It is about responsibility. He decides where they go, what they eat, when they move. Not by force, but by experience, by memory, by instinct sharpened over years of survival. He knows the forest, where food is abundant, where danger may be hiding, when to stay, and when to leave. But most importantly, he stands between danger and his family. If a threat appears, he does not run. He rises, positions himself forward, making one thing clear: nothing passes without going through him. Behind him is everything that matters. Mothers nurture their young with extraordinary patience. From the moment an infant is born, it is never alone. Carried close, held tightly, protected from a world it does not yet understand. A mother responds instantly to the smallest sound, a cry, a movement, even a shift in breathing. She comforts, not just with protection, but with presence. Babies cling tightly, their tiny fingers wrapped in thick fur, feeling safe in a world full of uncertainty. And as they grow, that safety becomes confidence. Young gorillas begin to explore. They chase each other through the undergrowth, climb over fallen branches, and tumble in playful battles that look strikingly familiar. They test strength. They test their limits. They test each other. But through play, they learn something deeper: trust, social rules, their place within the group. And even the silverback joins in, a giant, lowering himself, allowing the young to climb, to challenge, to interact without fear. Because strength here is not something to be proven. It is something that creates safety. Grooming becomes a language, a quiet exchange of trust. One gorilla carefully picking through another's fur, removing dirt, parasites, but also reinforcing bonds. A simple act that says, "You belong," because out here, family is everything. It is protection. It is learning. And survival. Without it, nothing else exists. This is not just survival. This is family. And that is exactly what makes their story so fragile. The greatest threat to mountain gorillas is not another predator. It is not nature. It is us. Humans. Forests are disappearing. Cleared for agricultural purposes. Destroyed for resources. Their home is shrinking. Their world is collapsing. Poaching continues. Even when gorillas are not the target, they suffer. Traps meant for other animals do not discriminate. And then, there is an invisible threat. Disease. A simple human illness can be deadly to them. They share our DNA, but not our immunity. At one point, they were almost wiped out. There was a time when mountain gorillas were on the brink of extinction. Their numbers dangerously low, falling year after year. Families disappearing. Entire groups gone. The forests quieter than they should have been. The world almost lost them. Almost without even realizing it. Until one person chose to step into their world. Not for fame, not for recognition, but to understand them and protect them. In our next video, we'll reveal her name and the powerful role she played in saving mountain gorillas. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.